These boots been through the wind and rain, carried joy and carried pain. They've walked through loss and danced through fire, felt both defeat and new desire. And though they're cracked, they still hold tight. Each step they take still feels just right. It's a new step in old boots, on a trail that's bearing roots. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but I found more than what I'd lose. Not a sprint, just steady moves. It's a new step in old boots. I ain't trying to be who I was. I've paid my dues and earned my flaws. The road ahead might twist and climb, but I've got truth and I've got time. I don't need gold or someone's praise, just solid ground and quiet days. It's a new step in old boots, on a trail that's bearing roots. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but I found more than what I'd lose. Not a sprint, just steady moves. It's a new step in old boots. It's a new step in old boots. He sat on a bench by a worn-down trail, with eyes like rain and skin turned pale. He nodded once, I sat down too. We talked of things we thought we knew. He said the road don't carry your name, but it'll shape you just the same. A stranger who showed me the way, with just a story and some truth that day. Didn't need to stay too long, just one voice to turn me strong. Sometimes wisdom doesn't stay, like a stranger who showed me the way. He spoke of roads that twist and fold, of loving people hard and bold. He smiled and said, don't fear the bends, they're where your spirit learns to mend. Then stood and tipped his weathered hat and vanished down the hill like that. A stranger who showed me the way, with just a moment and some words to say. He didn't ask for where I'd been, just reminded me to start again. He left no map, he didn't pray, just a stranger who showed me the way. Not all angels wear alike, some just pass you in the night. Not all pass you in the night. A stranger who showed me the way, helped me face another day. And though he's gone, his voice remains like quiet thunder in my veins. I'll never know the price he paid, but I'm grateful he showed me the way. The fire is low, the stars are wide, no sound but wind on the mountainside. I've walked all day through dust and stone, and now I sit here all alone. But this kind of silence feels just right, alone beneath the quiet sky tonight. I don't need a voice beside to know that I've survived the ride. The road was hard, the path unsure, but peace don't knock on crowded doors. And I found truth I can't deny, alone beneath the quiet sky. The moonlight dances on my boots, like it's telling me of deeper roots. I once feared being far from sound, but now I see what stillness found. No echo here, just breathe and breeze. And finally I feel at ease. I don't need a voice beside to know that I've survived the ride. The road was hard, the path unsure, but peace don't knock on crowded doors. And I found truth I can't deny, alone beneath the quiet sky. It took the dark to help me see the strength in simply being me. Yeah. It took the dark to help me see there's strength in simply being me. I don't need a light parade or someone else's serenade. The stars above are I walked alone through morning haze, with questions loud and cloudy days. No answers came, just whisper thin, but I was carried by the quiet wind. Carried by the quiet wind, through hills that taught me how to bend. No path was clear, no voice was loud, but peace was there without a crowd. It led me where the noise would end, carried by the quiet wind. I chased the noise for far too long, thought truth would shout like a country song. But silence holds a sacred thread that wraps around the road ahead. Carried by the quiet wind, through hills that taught me how to bend. No path was clear, no voice was loud, but peace was there without a crowd. It led me where the noise would end, carried by the quiet wind. It's not the words, but how they fade, that makes the soul feel less afraid. Carried by the quiet wind, I found my way, I found a friend. In stillness where the stories spin, I was carried by the quiet wind.
I've walked through towns I meant to skip, held on too tight, let good things slip, took advice I shouldn't trust, and chased some dreams that turned to dust, to dust. But somehow all that winding round led me here on solid ground. Every detour taught me something, even when I thought it meant nothing. Every wrong turn, every stall helped me rise when I would fall. It might have hurt, it might have stung, but it's how I learned where I belong. Yeah, every detour taught me something. I used to curse the things I lost, measured worth by pain and cost. But looking back with softer eyes, I see those roads were in disguise. They shaped my steps, they grew my skin, and let the truest light shine in. Every detour taught me something, even when I thought it meant nothing. Every wrong turn, every stall helped me rise when I would fall. It might have hurt, it might have stung, but it's how I learned where I belong. Yeah, every detour taught me something. It ain't the path I would have planned, but it's the one that helped me stand. And every detour, twist and ache built the strength that wouldn't break.
I may not know what's still to come, but I know where I came from. Love in every detour, long or tough, taught me faith, and that's enough. It ain't the path I would have planned, but it's the one that helped me stand. And every detour, twist and ache built the strength that wouldn't break. I may not know what's still to come, but I know where I came from. And every detour, long or tough, taught me faith, and that's enough.
I used to trace each turn and mile, counting steps and counting style. Held the map like it held truth, feared the detours of my youth. But now I walk with lighter feet and find the bends are soft and sweet. I don't need to know the way to take another step today. The sky don't ask, the wind don't care, it just keeps moving through the air. I used to beg for signs to stay, but now I don't need to know the way. Not some final place, it's written in the lines we trace. Uncertainty's a fragile thread that often breaks when pulled too dead. I've learned to trust the open space, to greet the unknown with some grace. I don't need to know another step today. The sky don't ask, the wind don't care, it just keeps moving through the air. I used to beg for signs to stay, but now I don't need to know the way. Some answers come in quiet form, and not all roads are safe and warm. I don't need to know the way to live, to love, to find my day. I've traded fear for open skies and questions I don't need to tie. I breathe, I walk, I sing, I sway.
There's a bend down Highway 9 where your laugh still echoes mine. I swear the wind still hums your tune when I drive beneath the silver moon. Your memory rides in every mile, like dust that settles with a smile. I still see you on the road, in every field, in every glow. You're in the rust on metal signs, in roadside flowers and old pines. Though you're gone, you're not that far. I still see you where the back roads are. That diner where we used to eat still serves up eggs and empty seats. I leave a booth like you might walk in, with that soft grin on your skin. The rear view holds more than it should, but it reminds me life was good. I still see you on the road, in every field, in every glow. You're in the rust on metal signs, in roadside flowers and old pines. Though you're gone, you're not that far. I still see you where the back roads are. Some folks fade when time moves past, but your shadow's built to last. I still see you on the road, through every mile my heart has owed. You ride with me in quiet ways, in sunset songs and yesterdays. And even if I drive alone, I still see you, and I'm not gone.
I used to stare at finish lines, counting steps and chasing signs. Thought that meaning came at last, when all the struggle had been past. But somewhere on that quiet mile, I found a reason in the trial. It was never about the end, but the hills and curves around the bend. The laughter shared, the lessons burned, the days I lost, the truths I earned. I thought the goal would make me whole, but the journey shaped my soul. It was never about the end, but the hills and curves around the bend. The laughter shared, the lessons burned, the days I lost, the truths I earned. I thought the goal would make me whole, but the journey shaped my soul. I've seen sunsets I would have missed if I had rushed through all of this. The people met, the hands I held, the stories that my silence spelled. They made me more than any prize, and taught me how to see with wiser eyes. It was never about
stepping stones across the lakes of who I was and who I'd be, and the grace that carried me. We all chase answers bold and wide, but find the truth on the roadside. It was never about the end, but the time I learned to bend. The slow down turns and detours too, they brought me closer to what's true. And if I walk this road again, I'll know it's not about the end. I've had my back against the wall, heard dreams rise and watched them fall. But I ain't one to stay down long. I lace my boots and find my song. The sun don't wait, the wind won't cry, so I lift my head and tell the sky I'll keep on running. Restless heart, I've been reborn with every start. The road may twist, the hills may be, but I'll keep on running free. I've heard the doubts, I've felt the weight, but I've got time and I've got faith. Each scar I wear is not defeat, it's proof I'm standing on my feet. No need to chase what ain't my kind, just forward steps and peace of mind. I'll keep on running free, with dirt beneath and fire in me. No chain can hold this restless heart. I've been reborn with every star. The road may twist, the hills may be, but I'll keep on running. Let the past be smoke behind. I've got miles and open mind. I'll keep on running free. No fear, no fence, just destiny. With every mile I claim my name. This life ain't meant to stay the same, so let the road rise up to me. I'll keep on running, wild and free. Wild and free. Ooh,
I've held the wheel with knuckles white, tried to steer through every night, but the more I fought, the more I sank, like pushing water from a blank. So I sat still and closed my eyes and let the current choose the skies. Let the river take me there, wherever flows the open air. I don't need
to chase control. Just follow where the waters roll. I'll trust the bends, I'll trust the care. Let the river take me there. The maps I drew have bled and blurred. The voice is loud but never heard. But nature speaks in softer tones, in quiet creeks and skipping stones. And every time I stopped the chase, I found myself in some new place. Let the river take me there, wherever flows the open air. I don't need to chase control, just follow where the waters roll. I'll trust the bends, I'll trust the care. Let the river take me there. Some peace don't come from standing tall, but learning how to flow and fall. Let the river take me home, through lands I'd never walk alone. Let the sky be wide and fair. Let the river take me there.
I left town with a restless soul, chasing things I couldn't hold. Thought the world might make me more, but all I found were open doors to pieces of a truer man, miles between who I was and am. Every road, every bend taught me how to start again. Every mile, every wrong turned into another song. I'm not the same, and that's the plan. Miles between who I was and am. Desert stars and northern snow showed me things I didn't know. That you don't need to win or shine to live a life that feels like mine. The mirror changed, the voice grew low, but there's a light in letting go. Every road, every bend taught me how to start again. Every mile, every wrong turned into another song. I'm not the same, and that's the plan. Miles between who I was and am. Lessons you can't read or learn, you walk them slow, you feel them burn. Now I stand where stories meet, with honest
lost words and calloused feet. I wouldn't trade the path I ran, miles between who I was and am. Every road, every bend taught me how to start again. Every mile, every wrong turned into another song. I'm not the same, and that's the plan. Miles between who I was and am. Miles between who I was and am.
I stood at the edge of what I knew. The past behind the sky turned blue. I could have stayed in and played it safe, but peace don't grow in the same old place. So I packed my fear and said goodbye to every could have, every why. No looking back from here. No more doubts, no more fear. The road ahead is mine to take, and I won't bend, I won't break. What I lost has brought me near to who I am. No looking back from here. I left behind a faded name and stories carved in guilt and shame. But with each step I start to see that all those cracks are part of me. I ain't ashamed of where I've been, but I won't walk that road again. No looking back from here. No more holding on to tears. The sunrise paints a brand new day, and I've got words I need to say. The wind is clear, the sky's sincere, so I move on. No looking back from here. Some doors must close to let you grow, and some goodbyes are how you know. No looking back from here. I've shed my doubt, I've dropped my fear. There's healing in each forward mile, and hope in every honest trial. I walk ahead with heart and steer. The road is mine. No looking back from here. Paints a brand new day, and I've got words I need to say. The wind is clear, the sky's sincere, so I move on. No looking back from here. I've stood at crossroads more than twice, staring down at fear and dice. I've asked the sky which way to go, but sometimes answers come in slow. So I laced my boots and faced the wind, and took the first step once again. There's no place but forward now, no room for why, no need for how. The past is gone, the bridge is burned, and every scar is something earned. I won't wait for stars to align, forward's where I draw the line. Lost some things I'll never find, but I've gained a clearer mind. It ain't about a finish line, it's moving when your soul says try. One more hill, one more dawn. I keep on moving even when hope's gone. There's no place but forward now, no room for why, no need for how. The past is gone, the bridge is burned, and every scar is something earned. I won't wait for stars to align, forward's where I draw the line. Slow steps count the same when you're walking through the flame. There's no place but forward now. I'll make it through, I'll show you how. The road may twist, the sky may break, but forward is the move I make. No map, no trail, no shore somehow. There's no place but forward now. Just one step on a road gone cold. No crowd to cheer, no final bell, just me and what I couldn't tell. But something in that quiet move began to shift the way I proved. One step changed it all, from feeling lost to standing tall. It didn't take a leap or flight, just one small move into the light. I thought I'd need a higher call, but one step changed it all. I'd waited long for signs to show, for someone else to let me go. But healing came when I began
Just one soft step that changed it all.
I've walked for miles through wind and flame, chased a dream without a name. But even hearts that long to run need shade beneath the setting sun. So I found a stump beneath a tree and let the silence sit with me. I'm just resting by the side of the road, not quitting, just laying down the load. The journey's long, the sky is wide, but there's beauty when you set pride aside. Catching breath before I go, just resting by the side of the road. There's coffee warm inside my hand, and dust still clings from open land. The wind don't ask where I belong, it just hums a healing song. And all the time I thought I'd lost feels worth the wait, no matter cost. I'm just resting by the side of the road, not quitting, just laying down the load. The journey's long, the sky is wide, but there's beauty when you set pride aside. Catching breath before I go, just resting by the side of the road. Some folks run until they break, but I've learned stillness gives more than it takes. So I'm resting by the side of the road, letting peace refill what life has owed. I'll rise again when it feels right, and walk with softer steps tonight. No heavy coat, just resting by the side of the road.
I used to wait for painted lines, clear directions, highway signs. But not all roads are marked and neat. Some start quiet beneath your feet. A gentle curve, a shaded bend that leads you where the soul can mend. Some trails have no sign at all, just trust the wind and hear the call. They won't be mapped, they won't be loud, but they'll lift your heart above the cloud. I used to fear what I might find, but some trails speak through time. A stranger showed me shade one day and said the best roads lose their way.
I didn't know what that could mean till I stepped through what's unseen and found a peace I couldn't chase in every quiet open space. Some trails have no sign at all. Just trust the wind and hear the call. They won't be mapped, they won't be loud, but they'll lift your heart above the cloud. I walked unsure, but now I find some trails speak through time. It's not the path the world approves, but it's the one my spirit moves. Some trails have no sign, no name, but they heal you just the same. And I'll keep walking, slow and kind, on trails that speak through time. I've seen the sunrise from the plains, felt the joy and felt the strain. Took some turns I can't explain, but I'd take every one again. My boots are scuffed, my story's long, but every stumble made me strong. I'm still learning how to walk through the silence and the talk, through the winds and through the loss. Every crossroad, every cross, it ain't about how fast I move, it's finding grace in every groove. Still learning how to walk. I used to chase the setting sun like there was somewhere to outrun, but peace came slow and not on cue. It looked a lot like skies turned blue. The journey's not a line, it bends. With every lesson life still sends, I'm still learning how to walk through the silence and the talk, through the winds and through the loss. Every crossroad, every cross, it ain't about how fast I move, it's finding grace in every groove. Still learning how to walk. Some roads teach you how to fall before you learn to stand at all. I'm still learning how to walk, letting go of clocks and clocks. Each day brings a softer pace, each mile earned a little grace. It's not about the end I seek, it's learning strength inside the weak. Still learning how to walk. from lessons lived and bridges burned, covered cracks with painted pride, pretended I had naught to hide. But now I see what time has done. It made me whole, not just someone. So thank you for the scars, for every bruise that built these stars. I wouldn't trade a single tear. They brought me close, they drew me near to something real beneath the pain, where growth and grace remain. Yeah, thank you for the scars. There were days I begged to heal, without the ache, without the feel. But healing never came too fast. It took the long way through my past. Now each mark tells a tale I keep, falling down and digging deep. So thank you for the scars, for every bruise that built these stars. I wouldn't trade a single tear. They brought me close, they drew me near to something real beneath the pain, where growth and grace remain. Yeah, thank you for the scars. Some beauty don't come neat and clean, but grows from what we felt and seen. So thank you for the scars, for showing me who we truly are. Not perfect souls without a fight, but hearts that learn to hold the light. Now when I trace what made me fart, I whisper softly, thank you, scars.
I took a path no one would take, no footprints there, just leaves and ache. At times I thought I'd lost my way. With every step more sky turned gray. But something in that quiet call told me keep going, that's not all. The empty road was full after all, with lessons written on every fall. I didn't see it then, it's true, but every mile was leading through. Now I see what I couldn't recall. The empty road was full after all. No signs, no songs, no guiding hand, just trust in things I couldn't plan. But the wind would hum a steady tone, and I was never quite alone. The echoes now, they sound so sweet in every hollowed out heartbeat. The empty road was full after all, with voices I ignored, too small.
and hit a wall. But the empty road was full after all. Some paths don't show their worth in time, but bloom with dust and dirt and climb. The empty road I feared so much was where I learned a softer touch. It gave me strength, it let me fall. It held me when I lost it all. And now I stand here, proud and tall. That empty road was full after all.
I had a plan, I held it tight. Thought I knew wrong, thought I knew right. Marked my path with dreams and doubt. But life had ways of turning out. The lines I drew all washed away and led me here some other way. The map I never drew still brought me straight to you. It wasn't neat, it wasn't clear, but every step has brought me here. Sometimes the best way through is on a map you never knew. I chased a sign that never came, took the blame, then let go shame. The compass spun, the roads would bend, and just like that, I'd start again. But in the silence, I could hear a quiet pull that drew me near. The map I never drew still brought me straight to you. It wasn't neat, it wasn't clear, but every step has brought me here. Sometimes the best way through is on a map you never knew. I stopped trying to make it fit and found some peace inside of it. The map I never drew now means more than any view. No dotted line or highway sign could match this path that's now mine. Sometimes the road feels brand new when it's a map you never drew.
I've been the one they wanted me to be, smiling wide and playing free. Wore the boots that weren't quite mine,
spoken words I'd learned with time. But on this road with no one near, I found a voice that felt sincere. This is the me I finally know. Not the show, not the shadow. No painted smile, no borrowed face. Just quiet truth in open space. It took some falls, it took some slow, but this is the me I finally know. I chased applause I feared still. I tried to match what I don't feel, but silence taught me how to hear the parts of me I kept unclear. Now I don't flinch at being bare. There's peace in just the way I care. This is the me I finally know. The one that's steady, soft and slow. No filter, mask or second guess. Just honest breath and quiet yes. I've walked through fire, I've walked through snow to meet the me I finally know. It's not the shine that makes us true, but knowing what we walk back to. This is the me I finally know. And if I'm lost, I'll take it slow. 'Cause every step and every scar revealed the truth of who we are. It's not about how far we go, but finding the me we're meant to know.
I left the crowd and flashing lights, chose the trees and softer nights. No one cheered, no signs were there, just open sky and mountain air. I thought I'd feel alone and small, but silence answered every call. The quiet road saved me when nothing loud could change me. No glory ride, no victory song, just empty space where I belong. I found myself when none could see. Yeah, the quiet road saved me. No fame, no gold, no concrete plans, just time to feel and dirt on hands. The world kept spinning loud and fast, but I found peace in things that last. The quiet road saved me when nothing loud could change me. No glory ride, no victory song, just empty space where I belong. I found myself where none could see. Yeah, the quiet road saved me. It didn't take a miracle, just slowing down the soul. The quiet road saved me with no one there to grade me. It whispered truth beneath the pines in moments lost between the lines. Now I walk slow, now I walk free, 'cause the quiet road saved me. The quiet road saved me.
I've pitched my tent in summer rain, woke to frost on window pane. I've slept in towns I can't recall, but each one held a piece of all. No fences, no familiar gate, just open skies and shifting fate. The road is where I live, not what I own, but what I give. It's not the end that calls my name, but every mile that shapes the flame. No single place, no ties to give. The road is where we ride. I've watched the moon rise over plains, heard stories sung from passing trains, met strangers who became like kin, then left them when the wind rolled in. I carry hearts I leave behind, like verses echoing in time. The road is where I live, not what I keep, but what I give. It's not the house, it's not the land, but where I choose to make my stand. In every turn, in every give, the road is where I live. Some folks dream of standing still, but I find peace behind the wheel. The road is where I live, where grace and gravel freely give. I may not settle, may not stay, but I grow deeper on the way. No front porch light, no one to miss,
just the road and all of this. All of this. I've crossed rivers, I've climbed stones, searched for answers far from home. Every city, every face gave me space, but not my place, till the wind blew through these hills, and my restless heart stood still. I wandered far, chased every year, but I found myself standing here, where the silence wraps me tight and every shadow holds the light. I took the long road, made it clear. I wandered far and found me here. I wrote my name in motel dust, trusted dreams and misplaced trust. But when the mountain met my view, I felt something old and true. It wasn't gold, it wasn't grand, just solid earth beneath my hand. I wandered far, chased every year, but I found myself standing here, where the silence wraps me tight and every shadow holds the light. I took the long road, made it clear. I wandered far and found me here. It wasn't lost, it wasn't fate, just time that helped me navigate. Now far and found